Morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Carla from the Learn English by Speaking English show, and I am here to speak with you guys in English. Remember, I have been doing this 4.5 years now. I really love what I'm doing, even when I can't breathe, like today. And we are going to speak to you in English, and you're going to have a good time. And if you think you can't do it, take that word not out of your vocabulary. No one is saying to you that you come, excuse me, you come and speak perfect English. There is no such thing as perfect English. Just come, speak, and enjoy. And you need the confidence to do it first. We don't nitpick here. The only thing that I will constantly correct is if you call me a boy or a man, you're going to change that pronoun. Pronouns are important. We will get that through your head, whether we like it or not. Now, today I have Huang here, who you know from Vietnam, and I have Jean Locke Alford here, who has been helping me out on Mindful, and I wasn't sure what was going to happen today, and she said she'd come. She lives in California, so she's another American, North American, United States speaker, and that allows me to get a little rest because it's really hard to talk when you are totally stuffed up. I want to remind you of the small rules. If you're a boy or a man, you must have your camera on. That helps us understand you, because we can see your face, and sometimes it helps us understand what you're saying. The Muslim ladies, I'm a little open about it. You can either come with your camera on or off, but I highly recommend you opening your camera unless your family says you cannot. Number 2, please keep your mic closed until it is your turn to speak. At that point, you are more than welcome to open up your mic. Number 3, make sure you are wearing appropriate clothes. We don't take anyone with underwear on here. You must have an appropriate shirt to wear or top to wear. We can't see anything else, so I'm not worried. And number 3, if by any chance you have a illness that makes you need to lay in bed, that's perfectly fine. However, you need to let us know, or we will tell you we will remove you. Nur Hassan, I'm glad you're here, but you have not put on your camera now. You have 1 minute to put it on, or I will remove you. Please put some light on your face, or I will need to remove you. Okay, Huang, it's not your turn to talk, Nur. You need to keep your camera on, please.
Okay.
Okay. Get an idea of what Huang tells you, and that will give you some direction, Jean.
Okay. I'm Jean Alford, and as Carla said, I live in Northern California, and I am a published author and writer. And so, as Carla had mentioned about not being a perfect English speaker, as an author and a writer, I can tell you I write perfect English, but every editor that I've ever worked with has always found something to improve. And that's how I look at the English language. It's always, you're always able to improve. So practice and continually reading and continually speaking are the ways to improve.
Making me very angry.
Dr. Hong, how are you? What do you think about that?
Hello, Carla. Hello, Jean. Hello, everyone. Wherever you are living right now, yes, I'm so happy to have you today. Yes, thank you so much for asking me. Yes, my name is Huong. I'm from Vietnam, and I'm living in the city right now. It's about 100 kilometers away from Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam. I have been teaching marketing, economics, and doing international business for more than 16 years in this university with more than 10,000 students. And I have been here for more than 16 years, so I'm happy to be here to support my student. And also, I want to improve myself as well. That's why I'm so happy to be here with you. And also, I want to support people, yeah, to assist people as well. And we are here to practice English and gain more knowledge together. Thank you so much. Jean, yeah, I can say you, right? Yeah, I'm so happy.
Yeah, Jean or Jeannie? You said it
Jeannie.
perfectly.
Thank you.
And so we have one guest on.
Let me stop
Carla?
you for one moment.
Okay.
People, like always, are asking for the link. We cannot give you the link. You get the link by going, we cannot add you. You get the link by going to GiggleFest. First of all, before you even do that, make sure you have the Zoom app. If you have the Zoom app, just click on that link for GiggleFest University and come to the show. We cannot add you in any other manner. I'm sorry to tell you that. So please, I will send you the link. I have some work that I need to get done, but I will send you that information again. It is in the chat already. Please do that. Okay, Jeannie, before we go any further, I'd like Ali Raza to introduce himself. And I'm going to make you a co-host for the Zoom part, Ali. And please introduce yourself.
Sure. Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. And it's so good to see you, Jeannie and Carla and Dr. Wong and also Noor Hassan. What a wonderful day it is. For me, it's a little tough day because I've been struggling with my internet today. That's why I'm a little too late today. Well, this is Ali Raza Khan. I am a 14 years old ninth grade student from Pakistan. I am a very talkative, a very boisterous person, and I'm sure Jeannie could agree with me. She's been with me several times in some conferences, I believe, and also on Mindfloor with Carla. And I've had the best experience with these people. So yeah, I am a 14 years old ninth grade student. I'm also working on social media as an influencer, as an activist, or whatever you'd like to call me. Okay, we have a person in the waiting room. Welcome to the new participant. And yeah, that's it.
Great. So we have a guest, Noor. Noor, tell us a little about what you're looking for today. I want to hear you speak English.
Jeannie?
Yeah?
Start with an introduction of themselves. I know you're new, so I'm teaching. They start with an introduction. I am Black, where they live, and what they do. And that's how he may not know because he's new. It's the first time he ever came.
Oh, well, welcome, Noor.
Okay, welcome.
Actually, I don't know I really don't know about the regulation of this group actually
Whoa,
because
whoa, whoa,
I
whoa, whoa, whoa. Nor, you said something we don't say in here. You said, I am not very good. Everyone is good. And everyone is very
yeah,
capable.
I, what I
You need,
what I
wait
want
a minute, Nor. I am talking. This is a conversation. Everyone gets to talk, but you need to listen also. You're not listening, you are talking. I need you to listen. This is very important. We do two things here. One, we talk. We know that you can talk. But two, we learn to listen. And everyone has trouble listening. But if you don't listen, you don't know what to say next. Now, Jean,
okay.
you're interrupting me again.
Okay, sorry for interrupt you,
No,
but
you need to stop because you do not listen. You need to learn to hear what people are saying to you. If you're not willing to do that, we will remove you. Jeannie, I think you better speak with him. Please.
Okay, so Noor, let's take this another time. First, when you're speaking, try to speak a little slower so that I can understand you. And I'd like you to tell me your name, where you live, and what you do.
okay, I could understand you. So I will from today on when it's come to talk, I will talk exactly like the way you guide me. Thank
Okay,
you for your guidance.
so where do you live, Noor?
Actually, first of all, I would like to thank you for the opportunity you give me to introduce myself. I am from my name is Nur Hussain and I am from Myanmar. And as far as my study concern, my qualification concern, I am 10 standard now. Due to COVID-19, all of the university and school have been closed. That's why I have no any job yet. I'm just trying to improve my English.
Okay, so you're a student in Myanmar and you're trying to improve your
Yeah,
English. That's what I heard. Okay,
yeah.
thank you.
Then Samil, I teach some student as well.
Good. Well, it's good to practice, and it's good to practice with
Yeah,
native speakers like Carla and I are, and you'll learn from some of the others here. So we'll do a round table, but first I'm going to have everybody introduce themselves. So I'm going to move to the next one. Okay.
okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Actually, Jean, we usually talk to one person and we
At a time.
don't do a round table because it makes it easier for that person to have a length of time to talk.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Thank you. I'm sorry I'm doing it like this right now.
It's okay. I'm learning. And that's a message that I want everybody to hear because Carla and I are both lifetime learners. I'm learning a new show here. I've never been on this show. So I'm learning in real time because as Carla said earlier, I was on her Mindfloor show earlier and she said she needed help. So I cleared my calendar to be here and I'm glad to be here. But I will also tell you sometimes when other people from other countries speak, I have to get used to the rhythm of your speech pattern. So I may not understand everything right away. So please be mindful of that and forgive me. So Noor, what are you studying?
Sorry, I'm studying 10 standard actually. It is a kind of memo subject. There are almost 4 subjects.
You're studying 4 subjects?
Yeah.
Okay, so are they general education subjects like writing and math and things like that, or have you picked a major yet?
Math also including math, geography, history, and science.
Okay,
This all of the subject
all of them.
actually.
That's good. So are you college level?
No, actually, I'm not college level.
Okay.
I'm just attending to. I am a high school student.
Okay.
Oh,
So
can I say something?
yes, please.
We have a show, or I have a show on Sunday for people who are 20 years old and younger. And you'll get to meet people from all over the world in that show. So
Yeah.
that's a really good show for you to come to. And it is at the same time as this show, but it's only Sunday. There's someone who is not dressed behind you. Can you move your camera so we cannot see him?
Okay. Okay.
No, there are a lot of people. You need to get in a place where you are alone.
Okay. Now I am alone. I have come to another site. Actually,
Yeah.
in Myanmar, it is a kind of cultural. When we speak with a not native speaker, a lot of people come and see us strangely. They feel actually strange about that. That's why.
And that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But I cannot have people who are not dressed appropriately on camera. I get into trouble with that. Okay?
Yeah.
That goes
Yeah,
Okay.
for everyone who comes.
that makes sense. That
Okay.
makes sense. So I'm actually glad to find out that you're a high school student, that you've got a pretty well-rounded study list of subjects. And I encourage you to continue to practice speaking. Coming to shows like this is good. And the more that you find, one of the things that I found working with my colleagues around the world is learning how people form words. For example, I make more O's with my mouth, like oh, so it's called enunciation. And we were taught that very early in America, that you have to move your mouth, and we tend to move more up towards the front. So when you're practicing speaking, practice opening your mouth just a little bit more, okay? And what kind of
Okay.
question would you like to ask?
Actually, I just want to improve my listening skill. That's why whatever you say, I try to pay attention about that, so that all of the sentence explosion, also formation, stored to my mind. That's why I just want to listen.
Okay,
To be honest, I am feeling very happy, very pleased to talk in this particular group because I can improve my English skill as well as my listening skill. That's why I'm very happy about that. I
that's
really want to feel I really want to express my thanks to the one who made this particular group
well,
for the listening.
practicing your listening skills is a great thing to do. And understanding that oftentimes when we're listening to somebody, we start thinking about what we're going to say next, which means you can't listen. So you have to actually tell yourself, pay attention and listen to the end, all the way to the end of the sentence, and then you'll become better at it. And one way to practice that is to say back, what I hear you say is, or saying like I did earlier, when I said, so I understand you're learning math and history and geography, right? So that I can tell you that I heard something. So that's a really good skill. It's a really good skill to work on. So I'm going to give you some practice because we're going to move to the next person, okay?
And
Yeah, okay.
before we do, Nur, I want to also say to you, right now I am speaking slower than if I was speaking to Jeannie, because I know you have some challenges listening, and you need me to speak slower so you hear the sounds and you understand. When you are speaking, I need you to speak slower than you do in your language in Myanmar. Because when you speak slower, we can understand you better. And I'll go into that more as time goes on. And also, how do you pronounce your name? I'm not even sure we're pronouncing it correctly. Tell me your name again.
Yeah, my name is Nur Hussain.
Say it again, please. Say it slowly.
Nur Hussain.
Nur
Nur
Hussain.
Hussain. Yeah, Nur Hussain.
Okay. Remember, when you are talking to someone in another language, the sounds are a little different. So you need to listen to those sounds very, very carefully. And I need to be able to listen to the sounds. Jeannie, anyone you are talking to need to be able to hear your sounds. And you do that by speaking slower than you would normally speak. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, when you talk in English, I could understand very well because you both speak very slowly. That's why I will also follow this guidance. I'll try to speak very slowly.
Don't try. I want you to do. Trying.
Okay.
Let's do a little experiment.
Yeah,
Try to put, listen. I want you to try to put your hand on your head.
Yeah, I will try. I swear I will.
No talking. You just need to listen right now. I want you to try to put your hand on your head. Try to put your hand on your head. Try. Okay. No talking. Just listen. You asked us to improve your listening. You need to listen. Try to take your hand off your head. Try to put your hand on your head. Try, no talking. You talk again and I will stop working with you. Try to take your hand off your head. Try to put your hand on your head. Come on, try to put your hand on your head. Are you there? Well, I'll talk to everyone else because he's not quiet.
There he is.
Okay, try to put your hand off your head. Tell me, did you try or did you put your hand off your head? Take your hand on your head and put it off.
I did not try. I just do it. I just did it.
Right. And everything you do in life, you learn to do it by doing. If you're just doing, you're not. If you decide that you will do, you will be doing it. If you say that you are trying to do something, you won't do anything. Always say, I am doing. And that goes for everyone here. You don't try, you do. And the next time you come, you need to come from a quiet room. Your room, it's too noisy in your background for people to really be able to hear you and to learn from you. Come from your home and come with in a quiet room, please. Okay, we're going to go forward. Good. We're going to go forward, and I forget who came in next, but Yasser, I've spoken to you many times. Manzoor, where are you? I think you were next. Can you please introduce yourself? Manzoor,
Well,
can you please introduce
yeah,
yourself?
yeah, sure. Hello, everyone. I'm Manzoor, and I'm from Pakistan. And right now, I'm living in Saudi Arabia, and I'm working as an English teacher in a Saudi university. And I've been working here since 2017. And yeah, I had a talk in the session before also. So that's all about me.
I asked you to connect with me and I still have not gotten, I need Ali to connect the two of us together. So
You wanted me to connect with you, but later on because the time finished and we couldn't manage to. But later on,
no,
I
you weren't, you need to listen carefully. Ali, I asked you to make a group with me and Manzoor so I can speak to him privately.
Sure.
I will
Yeah.
not do that after the show. I need a longer time to speak with him. So can you make that group so I can do that, please?
Yeah. Sure. Absolutely.
Okay. Today, please. I need to speak with him. Manzoor, why did you decide to speak in English, to teach English?
Oh, actually, I started speaking English when I was at high school, I guess. But it was not that formally speaking. It was just saying 2-3 sentences in class and all that. But I actually started speaking when I was doing masters from the university back in 2013. So that is when I exactly and actually started speaking.
Okay. What made you decide that you wanted to teach English?
Well, I have been teaching English before I got entered in masters, but there was not, the way English is being taught in the world. It was like very formal GTM, grammar translation method English teaching. I've been teaching, but while I was doing masters, I decided to adopt it as a profession to teach English. And right after masters, I got an opportunity here in Saudi Arabia, and that is when I actually started working as a teacher, as an English teacher, actually.
Okay. I'm still a little confused. What was your inspiration to work in English?
To be honest, I was trying to find a job, and that was the easiest job I could do. So I started browsing and searching for the job, and I happened to find this job, and that is how I continued. So the inspiration was money, actually, nothing else.
I'm going to say something, but I want to ask everyone, if you're watching the show and you see value to the show, or for the people who are on camera, please share the show out to your friends and family so people know we're here. We'll be here for about another half hour, and then I'm going to have to leave. But please do, everyone should be sharing the show out. Manzoor, back to you. So you did it because of money.
Exactly.
Which is okay. I mean, you did what you needed to do. But have you noticed that in teaching English, most people do not, they can read and write, but they have trouble understanding. Have you seen that happen, even with yourself?
Yeah, that's right. I've seen actually.
So what have you done to help change that?
Well, you see, when I started teaching, uh, so talking, typically about Saudi students, they do have no issues as far as the spoken English is concerned. They speak quite fluently because most of the students, they are sent to like USA, UK, Australia on some visit visas and things like that. But they do have a lot of problem in reading and writing English. I mean, they are not able to. The university students, it's just to surprise you, the university students aren't able to write single grammatically correct sentence. So that is where I found a lot of trouble on the part of the students in learning. So of course, besides I have done CELTA. So the way we've been trained to teach them reading and writing, I applied the same strategies and I tried to help them improve their reading and writing. And I succeeded to get the language generated from the students, luckily.
Okay, how many students have you taught?
Well, you see, usually it's actually a semester system. So like 4 months, one semester. So every semester, new students come. So mostly there are like 30 to 35 students in a class, in a language class. It's actually in Saudi universities, the first year of the university is PYP, that is prepaid 3 years. So they teach them English, just English for one first year. So they put the students, in the groups, and mostly the number is not defined actually. Sometimes it's like 30, 25, or it may increase to 50 sometimes in one classroom. And besides, because of this pandemic, when everything went online, they started putting like even the minimum number of the students they put in one class has been 60, and it reached to 100 even in some classes. So yeah, it has actually been a big problem when you are actually teaching them a language.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So do you feel that your students are actually going out and could have a conversation in English, or would you suggest that they come to something like this and practice English?
Yeah. Before this pandemic thing, we had some English clubs where students were free to sit, talk to each other, and they were being monitored and observed by one of us. It could be any of us, any teacher. So it helped them. That English club helped them a lot to practice. Yeah. Nehu?
I'm sorry, a dear friend who has helped me through the program for many, many, many months is here today, and I am so thrilled to see him. I need to say hello. I feel like a little kid right now.
Oh, all right. Who did you see?
You're going to know in 1 minute because I'm going to introduce him. But Zora, I do want to talk to you about coming to the English, speaking on the conference for English literacy. So, Allie, please make the connection because I need to be able to set up an interview with him in the next week and the latest.
Carla, can I add something?
You can add something, yeah.
Yeah, please. So you told one of the participants to make the speech slower And honestly, I try to make it slower, but you know, it's quite hard. But it for me, it's quite hard. I
It's
don't know.
Can I
it's
jump in on there?
hard. Yeah, you can jump in.
Two things, Mansoor. One is breathing, remembering to breathe. We tend, even those of us that speak English all the time, we forget to breathe. So deep breathing helps, and it's practice. Even I have to remember to slow down because I can go really fast. All of us can. We
exactly.
can, but it's a practice, and you'll find actually when you're working with your students as well that it helps to practice slowing down, because it's easier to form all the words from beginning to end. You know, when we get into conversation, our words connect and we forget the breaks. And the most important part of speaking, we always forget, and I say we as in me, and that's the pause. Remembering to pause appropriately, because we like to fill the air with words. But when you start to speak a little slower and you remember the pause, people understand the words better. And I have to do that speaking to my colleagues who speak English very well. It's something that we can teach here, but it's something we have to teach everywhere.
All right. Got it. I actually tried. I tried when I started speaking here to slow down, but I thought maybe I couldn't make it. But anyhow, yeah.
You did beautifully. And as Carla says at the beginning, we all start with I can't, but we want to remind everybody to start with I can.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it takes practice to change anything. It takes practice to remember to breathe, believe it or not.
Yeah, you're right.
We breathe to live, which is up here, but I'm saying breathe like deep breathing, because that moves us from the monkey mind to the logical mind. And as you take those each breath, and you deliberately speak a little slower, it'll become easier and easier.
That's right. I actually have kind of different experience with my students, since I just mentioned that Saudi students, they don't have any problem in listening. They can, I mean, they are better than me even in listening and speaking. So, I mean, they can just cope up with the rapid, fluent speech. Yeah. So that's why maybe I'm just, used to it. That's why it's, so I agree. Absolutely. I do agree with you.
Mansoor, I do this for a reason. There are people, we have Pakistan here, the United States, Vietnam, Saudi Arabia, China, people from all over the world with all different accents. And actually, there's an accent for every single person here.
Absolutely.
And because of that, if we can remember to speak slower, our language becomes more clear for everyone around. So get used to it. It will help your students also. You may think they are comprehending everything you're saying. I have taught special ed for quite a few years. I don't anymore. But every person understands differently. And although you may think someone understands, you say something to someone and you think they understand, and they don't. I just got a voicemail from a very dear friend, and I thought I was helping. I gave him some information. And it was right before we went live, and I listened to the 6-second voicemail, and I realized he didn't understand why I sent it to him. And I'm like, it's so clear. And he is not a native English speaker. But it's not something I could reply to because I saw he was a little annoyed and, let it go for now. But that happens all the time. We need to learn to listen. I need to learn to listen. I need to learn to listen to this person better. Because it was my lack of listening that kind of got him angry. And I understand. I get it.
That's
I
right.
realize I get it, but I get it. And it's the same thing with everything.
I agree. And honestly, I got, I think I never thought of it before. And I I'm really thankful to both of you to make this point out. I'm really thankful. I'll keep it in mind for whensoever I'm teaching the students.
And so please give Ali your Facebook ID so he can.
I saw his message. I'm gonna get that.
Because I really do want to talk to you soon, and I really need to move on to someone else.
Sure.
And I know who I'm moving on to because I can't let it go this way. Okay, Ali, introduce yourself. Ali Bouncer, who is the best bouncer in town for this show. Ali, we can't hear you. Ali.
You might need to change your microphone, Ali, because it's not coming in. Or you're almost.
Can you hear me now?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, but we want to see more than your forehead and hair.
So it's either my voice or my forehead.
No, move your. Come
Just move
on.
your-
You can.
Okay, I'll try to speak a bit louder.
There we go.
So I'm sorry to jump in like this, Carla. I mean, there are so many people in queue. I really feel bad for this, but I just wanted to say that I'm really happy that you have such a great team and a team that comes on regularly. Oh, yeah, seen it there.
No, you are a part of the team, so don't use that as an excuse. You are in Germany now. It's easy for you to come. Your kids can come. I don't want to hear any excuses.
No excuses. I'm trying to give you a compliment. Please take it.
Oh, okay. Keep on talking.
Your website is also quite advanced. You give your name and everything. It plugs into Zoom. It's quite fantastic, and I'm really happy for you. I just wanted to say hi. I did not mean to interrupt the show, and I joined for 5-10 minutes, and the discussion that you had going on was quite good. And thank you, Jean, for enlightening us with all your points, and that was really nice hearing you. Just wanted to say that I think it's better, Carla, that you move on to the people who came to talk to you. I can come anytime. I know. I don't want to interrupt.
No, I'm not. I just wanted you to introduce yourself, and actually, you can talk to people too, because you're my buddy. Come on.
Thank you, Carla. But I'm on phone, as you can see, and you made me a co-host, but I cannot do anything because I'm on phone. So next time I'll come prepared and I'll try to join you when you start the show. That is a better way to do it rather than jumping in and like interrupting the show.
Well, I'm going to mute you now anyway, unless you want to talk to Solam from China.
I have only 4 videos on my screen right now. I don't know who else is here.
Okay, so I will, first of all, you can be quiet. You know, I normally don't do that. I was just so excited to see you. And now that you're in Germany, I'm even more excited because I'm going to see you more often. And you have no choice. I will bug you if you don't come. So hang out, Allie. You just got special treatment today. That won't happen normally. Trust me, never again. Okay, Salam, how are you? And Huang, if you want to speak to Salam, you may.
Yes.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Carla. Hi, everyone.
Oh, Salam, before I forget, there are some younger people like Yasser and Khalid Raymond who were here on the kids show. So I'm going to speak to those I haven't spoken to for a while first, like you. And if we have time, I'll come back to you, Yasser and Raymond. I don't mind you being on camera. I just can't guarantee that we will get to you today, okay? Just put a thumbs up or yeah, great. Okay, so introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Carla. My name is Solom. I'm from China. I live in Beijing, the capital of China, and I'm a software engineer. I'm programming every day for my clients. So I'm here to speak with everyone in English. So I'm very happy to speak with other guys and listening to your stories. Thanks very much.
What did you do today, Salam? Do you realize how much your English has improved?
I feel my English speaking and listening is improved a lot. So before joining this session, it was difficult to listen other people speaking, but now I can listen their stories very well. So I'm happy.
There's such a difference. It's amazing. I'm going to let Huang talk to you because I am very, very impressed with how you're doing. It's overwhelming. Huang, do you see a difference in him?
Yes, I can see today looking very fresh and happier, like a happy camper. Yes, you have said that right. Yes. What make you happy today?
First, I have a confidence to speak English with other guys, and I can listen their stories very well. So I'm very happy today.
Wow, congratulations.
Yes.
You did it. Very well.
So I'm very thankful to Carla to give me the chance to speak and listen other guys.
Great. Thank you. Did you guys share out the show so people know we're here?
Yes, did it.
Great. Okay. What do you want to tell us, Salam?
I want to speak English more fluently, but it is necessary to practice the speaking English every day. So I will participate to the show every time. So I will have more confidence to speak English. That's all. Thanks, everyone.
I am very, very proud of you. Thank you. Can you make a small video that we could put on my website about how you feel about English? And what you gained from this show?
After more improving, I will do.
Oh, you want to work? Okay, that's fine. I have no
Thank you.
problem with that.
Thank you.
Allie, I think you've been here when Salam started coming. Do you see a change?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm totally impressed and absolutely amazed to see how rapidly he has improved. Firstly, he used to struggle with saying hi and hello, but people usually come and having no idea how to introduce themselves, and they learn to say these big sentences. And the same case is with Tanvir. And I mean, I have to be her translator all the time, and I love doing that. And we're working the same thing for her, and I'm sure she'll improve exactly like how Solom has. It is totally impressing. Congratulations, Solom. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, Ali.
And Jean, this is the first time you're hearing Salam talk, but I really believe he's doing an excellent, excellent job.
I have to agree. I understood every word, and actually he was speaking, at a good pace so that I could make out the words. And if what I hear is true, that you've been learning while here, you've been doing a great job, Salam. And you should be proud of yourself and confident. And I love that you just said you need to practice every day, because even English speakers like myself have to practice. And when I tried to learn a new language, I found it very difficult. So for everybody on here, I'm in awe that you're trying and working it out and actually speaking my language, which, as I understand, is one of the more difficult ones to learn. I'm in awe of all of you on camera here right now. Carla, what you're doing with these folks is amazing, but what they're doing is even more amazing.
I agree.
So y'all pat yourselves on the back. I know it's hard work, but Salam, I worked with a number of Chinese executives in one of my previous jobs, and you speak better than they do.
Thank you, Jean.
He has come a long way. Jeannie, I need to go off camera for a moment.
Okay.
The message for you. And Salam, do you have anything else to say, or can we move on?
Nothing.
Okay, thank you, Salam.
Thank you, Carla.
Sammy Khan, I'm going to leave Jeannie to talk to you. Is that okay? Sammy, unmute yourself. Open up your mic.
You need to unmute, Sammy.
Okay, I'm going now.
Okay. Sammy, where'd you go? You just moved around. You need to unmute. You're muted, so I can't hear you right now. There you go. Tell me who you are, where you live, and what you do.
My name is Sami. I'm from Pakistan, and I am a student of graduation. And now I am working at pharmacy as a pharmacy technician.
A pharmaceutical, is that what you said? A pharmacy technician?
Yes, of course.
Oh, that's cool. That means that we get to talk to you to help make sure that we're feeling better, right?
Okay.
In fact, anybody who takes medicine knows that they need to have a good pharmaceutical technician. So you're in school now?
now I'm at home and I am working as a pharmacy technician at pharmacy.
Oh, cool. Cool. So
I
what brings you to this online class, this online show?
A few days ago, I was watching a video of and watching this program. I really impressed by this program, and after that I enter my email address, name, etc., and register myself with this program.
So
and
this
today is my first day.
This is your first day. Good.
First day, and first time I joined this program, and I really like this program. I hope that I will learn a lot of things from here.
I hope so too. You do have a good command. I understand what you're saying, so that's a great first step. Question, is it easy for you to listen to people speaking in English?
Yes.
Okay, good. What is it that you want to improve? Let me ask that, because this is my first day too, so I'm asking some basic questions so I can understand.
Sorry?
What is it that you're looking to learn?
Actually, as we know that English is a global language, and everybody wants to learn English because it is the era of English language. So in every field of life, we need to learn English, speak, read, and as we can say that it's our field, medical field and pharmaceutical field, as everything is English. Just we can see the prescription, doctor prescription, medical indications, and all the things that are in English language. So we have to learn English. So it is very necessary for us.
Yep, that's good to know. And having the ability to practice English is important.
Yes.
Speaking with other people in English is important as well,
Yes.
especially with the kind of words you have to use,
Yes.
because they're about 2 miles long, if I correct. When I read my doctor's orders for pharmacy, they're always what I call $50 words. They're long.
Thank you so much to giving me this golden times, and I really appreciate you and all of you that you have providing this beautiful program for the people of world.
So can we expect to see you more often?
What?
Can we expect to see you here more often?
I will try again and again to join this program.
Good. You'll become a regular.
Inshallah.
That would be good.
Thank you.
If I ask Dr. Hong, I'll bet she says she's a regular, right?
Yes. Okay.
And the more regular, the more you get a chance to practice, and the more regular you are, it'll become part of how you think, which is, as I understand, that's the point you need to get to. And that's the part I struggled with when I was learning another language. So the fact that everybody here speaks more than one language is amazing. How many languages do you speak?
What?
How many languages do you speak?
I can speak 4 languages in my country.
4? Amazing.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Actually, it is a local language of my countries. Just one of them is Urdu language. It's our national language, and other than there are local languages.
But you understand in each language, right?
Yes, of course.
Yes. So let me give you something to measure. I can speak in 4 languages too, but I can only count to 10 in 4 languages. So I'm not really speaking. I just learned how to count in French, Japanese, Spanish, and in English, but that's not really speaking. I couldn't understand. So I found myself traveling and being in a country where I didn't understand the language, and it took me a while to be able to get around. So I'm amazed, that Mansoor is teaching English, that Ali is, an influencer in social media in English. Yeah, in some other languages too. Ali, I don't know how many languages you speak, but I flipped on one video and it was in a different language. So, I assume that you speak at least 3. But it's an amazing muscle, our brain, that allows you to do that. And you say you're in pharmaceuticals, and I know how long those words are, and they're based in Latin on top of being English. So they're not easy words for an English speaker, and yet you understand them. So that's amazing times
Yes.
2.
Yes,
well,
of course. Right. Thank you for giving me time.
well, I hope to see you back here. I hope to see you back here.
Okay. Okay.
Carla, are you back?
I am back. I just want to finish typing in this word.
Okay.
I am back. You did a great job. We have, Mahmood! Oh my gosh. I'll get back to you. We're going to talk to Tam Bear first, and then I got it. Mahmood is one of my original co-hosts, Ali and Mahmood, and I could have never made it this far if it hadn't been for both Ali and Mahmood. Tam Bear, do you mind? I have to say hello. I am in shock. Mahmood, say hello.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Carla. How are you?
I am thrilled today. I'm so excited. Ali was here, but you missed him.
Yeah, I know Ali was. I've just seen him for a second or so, and then he left. But it's always good to be on the show, and I really am so happy for you, Carla, that this, seeing this show growing up day by day, and the restless effort that you are doing is quite commendable. So I'm very happy for you, and I would also like to thank all the participants that they are coming to the show and taking part in it. And I'm really honored that once I was a regular participant of the show. So I'm very happy for you, Carla.
Mahmood, you almost, Ali almost had me in tears, but I may need Jean to talk for me for a while, but I just want to tell you, having you come back, can I tell a quick story?
Sure.
When I first started the show back in July of 2017, we started it small. We started it on Be Live, and because of different circumstances, I already had a Zoom account. And I told Rayhan, let's take it to Zoom. He said, but you'll get too many people. And I said, don't worry. We took it to Zoom. And within a month, the people who came just grew too much. And one day I was about to quit. Everyone was driving me crazy. At the end of the show, I don't know how Mahmood and Ali figured out how to do this. They contacted me and they said they wanted to co-host with me. And I said, sure. But I didn't know how to teach them Zoom because I was just learning. So we did a Zoom meeting with Zoom, actually, right, Mahmood?
Yeah.
And they taught me how to make co-hosts and taught them how to kick people out and bring people in. And I said, great, are you really going to show up? And I really didn't know if you would show up the next day or not, because I thought it was a lot. The next day they showed up and they said, Carla, you do not do anything but talk. If you begin kicking people out and bringing them in, we're leaving. And of course, in the beginning, my fingers kind of wandered there. And they kind of slapped my hand and said, so you do it if you want us to stay. And with their help and their support for almost a year, this show stayed on air. When I lost them, I felt like I lost my best friends in the world. We had other people come in and become co-hosts. The show grew and grew. And then in the beginning of this year, I was kicked off of Facebook for 3 months. I couldn't go live. And during that time, I lost a lot of my audience. I see I'm finding them again slowly but surely. But if it hadn't been for Ali and Mahmoud, this show would not be in existence. They kept me from quitting. And I just never quit. I couldn't quit.
Can I share a lesson in that?
Yeah.
And I want to share it for everybody, but it's a lesson in allowing a team to work, which is different than teamwork. Allowing a team to work means giving permission for others to help you. Asking for help is one of the most difficult things we do, but when people show up and they can help you, that allows for delegation, and delegation allows for you to do more. What they did was they allowed you to have your voice and have the show, and they took the technology off of your back so that you could let the show grow. And then they grew too. That's how teams work. But I say this because I have to learn and relearn how to let somebody step in. I constantly battle between being a consultant and a contractor and a doer, and being a strategist and a collaborator and a leader. And so I tend to do all the doing and forget to do the other part. And then somebody says, let me do this part, then I can let the other part of me come out. So that story, Carla, is beautiful.
And that's why, Ali, I appreciate it when you come. Huang, I appreciate it when you're here. And Jean, of course, this is your first time here. I appreciate it because I need this right now. I just cannot do it all by myself. And I just took on a new project that I'm really excited about. But I'm not giving up this show. The only way I can do it is by having a team. And Mahmoud, I can't tell you how much this means to me. I really can't.
Well, Carla, I just want to tell you something, that it's for the, you were doing, and you are still doing a great job. I mean, like, you are kind of making difference in the people's life. English is a global language. It's a very effective communication tool when it's come to working and studying in every aspect of the life. So people are getting like more positivity from this show and learning. They are getting more opportunity. As I have always said, that I grew up in a country where writing and reading is part of schooling from quite initial stages. But when it comes to speaking and listening, most of people struggle a lot. And that is when it's come to speaking and listening, this show is like almost doing a great job for like filling up the gap that people are facing difficulty in. The main purpose of the show was, I'm still, as I always tell you, that my English isn't perfect. I might have like grammatical problems, but the biggest thing is the confidence that you are giving to the people, the opportunity to speak and listen. So that is the most important thing. So when it comes to like what our part, I mean, it was nothing if you haven't started the show for the on the first place. So I think all the credit goes to you. I'm really sorry, everyone, the participant, that I just came to the show and everything just like stopped or something. The participants are still waiting for their turn to speak. So I think why don't we just carry on with the participant? What do you think, Carla?
I want to. I mean, I really wanted to end the show in an hour. We're going a little over. I don't know if you can stay, Jean. I really would like you to, but I want to also let you know if you need to leave, you can. You know who I want you to speak with, and I want you to do it in English. You've heard, no, you haven't. Ozma Terry is a lady who works very, very closely with me. This is Ozma's mommy, and she is coming to get her confidence to speak English. And sometimes Allie does translation for me, but Mommy, you were always so good at this. I hand the mic to you. Hi, Tanvir. You're going to be speaking with one of my favorite people.
Hi, Carla.
Hi. Mahmoud, take it away.
Hello, Tanvir. How are you doing?
Yes, my name is Tanvir.
Can you introduce yourself a little bit, what you do and what's your background and what are your interests and this?
I am designer. I live in Gujarat, Pakistan.
Okay, so what kind of a designer are you?
Yes, stitching batik.
Okay, so can you share your experience how COVID has affected the business and what sort of a problem have you faced in the past because of the COVID? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you share your experience of your business and how it affected your business, the COVID? How the COVID affected the business or haven't affected the business? Can you share your experience?
You may have to do a bilingual conversation.
Sorry, Carla, come again.
You may need to do a bilingual conversation.
Okay, so with the host permission, I would speak in Urdu, and I hope Tanvir, क्या आपको मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
Yes.
अच्छा, मैं आपसे उर्दू में सवाल करूंगा और आप कोशिश कीजिएगा कि आप जवाब जो है वो इंग्लिश में दें जिस तरह भी आप देना चाहती हैं। तो मैं पूछना ये चाह रहा था कि जो आपका बिजनेस है डिजाइनिंग का, बुटीक का,
जी
पिछला जो पेंडेमिक गुजरा है कोविड का, उसमें इसने किस तरह आपके बिजनेस को इफेक्ट किया है या नहीं किया है, क्या आप ये इंग्लिश में एक्सप्लेन कर देगी?
मैं ट्राई करती हूँ, कोशिश करती हूँ। फैक्ट तो बहुत किया।
इंग्लिश में बताइएगा ताकि सारे पार्टिसिपेंट समझ सकें उसको।
Okay, do it with translation so I know what you're saying.
वो क्या मैंने बोला ना कि फैक्ट किया, लेकिन
I think
Yeah, the
I think she needs some time to think, so you can move on to the next participant. So if there is someone.
I believe Yasser and Raymond will just speak very quickly. Yasser, will you please introduce yourself?
Improve my English, in this region. Can you hear me, Carla?
We can hear you. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Yasir. I am from Pakistan city, Chitral. I am here to improve my English. We all are here to improve our English. You know that English is very important and compulsory in language in this regime or time. And I am very glad to coming this show. It's my fourth time to coming this show. I want to tell you that I feel very happy and glad. So thank you, give us a best golden opportunity. I most appreciate you. I more appreciate you, Carla. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Do you want to say anything else? Because we do need to close very soon. Yeah, sir. Do you want to say anything else?
Yes.
What do you want to
can I ask you?
You can ask
you
me
don't mind.
one question, but not a whole bunch. One today, okay?
Sorry for interrupt. Yes. And then Carla, if you don't mind, can I asking with Ali?
Oh, yes,
Ali
quick
Razak.
conversation, but only 3 minutes, okay?
Okay, why not? Okay.
Ali, only Urdu, only English, no Urdu. Where is he?
Okay.
He disappeared. I guess you can, but you can say hi to Jean or Mahmoud or Huang.
Okay.
Who do you want to talk
sir.
to?
Yes.
Hello, Mahmoud sir. How are you?
Hello. I'm fine. Thank you very much. And I hope you are okay.
Mahmoud sir, you don't believe. I want to say that I more appreciate you than you give us. You and Carla and Ellie give us a most golden opportunity, and I more appreciate you. Thank you for that, Mahmoud sir. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much.
I would like to thank you that you have come all the way and joined the show, and you become part of it. So your role is as important as mine. So, you know, the show without participant is nothing. So thank you very much for coming to the show.
Thank you,
Thank you
Yasser.
very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Carla, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Okay, I want Raymond to say hello quickly, and you can pick your person you want to talk to.
Hello everyone, hope so you all are good. My name is Abdurrahman and I am from Pakistan, city Sialkot. I am a student and I am here to improve my communication skills as well, like English. But in last session, I was very weak in confidence and facing camera, but I am feeling very good in today and future. I inshallah in future. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Do you want to ask him anything, Mahmoud?
Well, you know, he said it all. It's quite good to hear when someone says that they are feeling more confident. And you know what else? This is what we want to hear from the people. Rahman, you don't need to worry about anything. This is, you know, this is a very courageous act that you come, you know, you are facing camera and speaking in front of thousands of people on the social media. So, you know, as time progresses, slow by slow, you'll be perfect. You'll be fluent in the English. You won't have to worry about anything. Just come to the show, join the show. The biggest thing is confidence that you already have. So that is the most important thing. Very nice.
Thank you so much, Mehmood sir. I inshallah I will come and improve. I am feeling I will improve. In last classes, Ma'am Carla said me, don't afraid of people, and I am I am acting upon it.
And you are doing a great job. Sorry, Carla.
Raymond, you are doing such a good job and you are growing. Don't say I will improve because you don't want to put it in the future. I am improving and you put it in the moment because we only have the moment. The past is gone. 2 minutes ago is gone. If I said something to you mean 2 minutes ago, it doesn't matter anymore. It's done. I can only apologize. 2 minutes from now hasn't come yet. I could fall down. My dog could start barking like crazy. I'm surprised he is not right now. And you would say, Carla, mute your mic. Anything could happen, but the only thing we know is this very moment, and we need to live in the moment. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, sure. Yes.
So from now on, don't say I will get better. Say I am getting better. I am doing it. Because you can.
Yes, I am doing better now.
Great. Can I just go and say one more word to Tanvir now? Because I really do need to end this sometime today.
Yes, sure.
Thank you. Tanvir, I don't care what you tell me, but you need to tell me something in English. Now.
No, Allah. मैंने बोला कि no. उधर ही रखना.
Today.
I cook rice and chicken.
Okay, white rice or brown rice?
What rice? Carla क्या बोलती है कि rice?
English.
I can understand.
Nomina, you are not going to speak for your mom, but you can sit next to her.
मोमना क्या कह रही है Carla? देख लो.
No, I'm hearing Urdu. I don't want to hear Urdu. I want to hear English.
वो कह रही है कि आपको समझ नहीं आ रही और कुछ बोलेंगे मुझे नहीं आती.
Nomina, come sit next to your mom.
मोमना को बुलाया है Carla ने.
And Fanfare, you can do this in English. How many daughters do you have?
How many daughters you have?
मतलब 4 daughters.
And what are their names?
कितनी पे मनी?
नाम क्या
What
है?
are the names? You have, the oldest one is,
क्या बोले?
नाम क्या है?
you have Asma.
Yes.
Who is your next daughter?
Asma, Aisha, Amna, Momna.
Yay! And they all are not, they all end with Very well. Very good. And how old are they? How old is Asma?
कितनी बड़ी है? कितनी बड़ी है?
She's 23 years old.
23. I didn't even know that. How old is your next daughter?
20 years old.
And your next daughter?
Aisha, 20 years old.
Oh, they're twins. And how old is Momina?
मैंने बोला कि 20.
बोले
Amna is
No,
eight.
Momina.
Amna is 8 years old. 18 years old.
Okay, 18. And how old is?
Momna is 12 years old.
Yay! You did it. Excellent. Do you want to say anything else? It has to be in English.
क्या पता करना है.
कुछ और बोलना चाहती है इंग्लिश में.
अभी मैं कुछ भी नहीं बोल रही इसलिए.
That's not English. One sentence. Are you happy today?
Carla, actually my daughter is hospital, Amna.
Why? Amna is in the hospital?
Yes, she is fever.
Oh, I hope she feels better soon.
Yes, or my grandmother is died.
Oh, I'm sad to hear that. Okay, we're going to end the show now. Will you come back and talk to me again, Tanvir?
Yes.
Okay. Guys, we have been here over time today. Who knows? I may do that again very soon. But we are going, I will be back again on Thursday to speak with you guys in English. And remember, anyone can come. No one has special privileges. You just click on that link and you join us. And with that, we are going to wave goodbye. And Mama, if you don't wave goodbye, I'm going to get to you, everyone, and we are going off air. Thank you for watching and being a part.